It's time for Rabbi Minkowicz's Weekly Torah Lesson, a place where life's most difficult questions are answered. Here with his spiritual perspective and insight, Rabbi Minkowicz.
Welcome to this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah portion is Parsha's B'Shalach. The question of the week is, how can we become strong? So in this week's Torah portion, Parsha's B'Shalach, we learn about the Jewish people leaving Egypt and the Egyptians running after them, and now the Jews are stuck between a rock and a hard place, but this was actually the water and the Egyptians behind them. And Moshe Rabbeinu prays to God. God says, keep on moving, and sure enough, the water splits, the Jewish people come through. After the Jewish people come through, who's behind them in the two walls of the water? The Egyptians. And that's when God says to Moshe Rabbeinu that he should take his hand on the water, it should go back, and it will cave in on the Egyptians. And sure enough, Moshe Rabbeinu does that. And the Torah tells us, Vayashav hayom lefnos boker, that the water came back early in the morning, le'esonai, to its strength. So all the commentaries ask, what does it mean to its strength? What strength are we talking about? Water is water. What do you mean by the strength? So the Rebbe explains and he says that originally when God created the world, he made a deal with the water that the water should split eventually when the Jewish people need it for Kriyas Yamsuf. In other words, water is not meant to split. Water is a natural thing. It finds its own natural flow. But the fact that it split because God made an original agreement. Now, if God made an original agreement that just splits, so now it splits. So how does it go back again? So the Rebbe said that was the agreement that God made initially when He created the world, that this water will have such powerful strength that it'll be able to split, and more importantly, it'll be able to go back and even be stronger than before. So it wasn't just that it went back, but it came even stronger. In other words, when the water listened to the command of Hashem to split and then to go back and to be in its natural state, the water itself didn't just go back to its original state, but it went back and it was even greater and much stronger. So the answer to the question, how can we be strong? When we listen to HaKadosh Baruch, when we listen to Hashem, we will have the real strength. This week's Torah lesson is in memory of Baruch ben Aryeh Leib and Shlomo Ben Yosef. May their souls be elevated for the Torah that we're studying in their memory. Thanks so much for joining us for our weekly Torah lesson. For more information on Chabad, please see our website.